not get as you love this. This is absolutely awesome. I'm actually near a highway. Most of you, when you look at it, you might probably know I'm actually in a highway there, and I'm actually doing this, and I'm loving it because can you imagine today is when Thursday? I would be in a high school teaching job right now. That's where I would be, a high school teaching job. But I don't have to go through that because now I have a digital business that I can be able to do it from the comfort of my home, right? Just natural setup, and boom, you're live, you're doing your job. You see, I am so much happy for the age and era we are in today. Like you being alive today, where there is AI. Yesterday, we were doing the finishing of our physical workshop because doing um, we have been doing renovations at our physical workshop. And the guy who was doing it, when I mentioned AI, he has never even known what it is. I told him AI means artificial intelligence. It's like, ooh, what is that? I told him artificial intelligence is a super intelligence that almost thinks like you, right? And could not understand it. And he was scared because he was an interior designer, and I told him, so what is going to happen is that if you don't learn about these things now, right, if you don't learn about these things right now, what is going to happen is you're going to be overtaken by events, because someone is going to use AI to design houses 10 times better than you, and they are going to charge cheaper than you. And just couldn't believe it. It's like he does a better job and he charge cheaper than you. You see, and that is the reality. That is absolutely the truth. And you don't want to be in that case. And that is why I'm teaching you how can you monetize AI? Right? How can you turn AI into an income generating machine? So I'm super excited. Thank you so much for everybody who is showing up right now. Comment your place, your town, your city, the comments below. Let me know, where are you joining from right now? Good morning. Where are you joining from? Let me know. On a serious note, where are you joining our class from right now? I'm just exactly, all right? Very well, very well, very well. This is totally awesome. Yep. Comment your place, your comment in the comments. I want to know, like, where are you joining from? Like, I'm just curious. Where are you joining our class from right now? Tell me in the comments. Comment your city, your place, your town in the comments. Let me know, where are you joining our class from right now? Seriously, I want to know. I want to know where you're joining from. Let me know in the comments where you're coming from, where you're joining from. I'm just curious. I want to know, where are you joining our class from right now? Um, where are you coming from? Where are you joining from? I'm just excited, very curious to know. And that is going to be totally, totally awesome. Yep. Very well. Very well. Very well. Now, my name is Sam Kesheha, and I want us to talk about AI a lot, like in details, a lot of things about AI. And I want us to talk about how can you use AI. First of all, understand it. When you take your time to learn it, in 2 weeks, you're going to be unstoppable, right? And um, so understand it because you see, fear comes from not knowing. Everybody, yes, they might be scared with AI. It is true. All right. Everybody might like is wondering. Nikolai. So what is happening is that you can start your own digital business and you're promoting this at the comfort of your home. This is your own online business, right? And what you're doing is that you are able to have this online business and you're earning 100% profit But then, how can you use AI to help you to build such an income? Can you imagine from scratch? And you can build your own digital business from scratch, earning 100% profit. And that is how, when I was starting, I didn't know about AI. So in this life, I'm going to teach you about prompt engineering. But I need someone tell me whether my voice is okay, tell me whether you can hear me well, all right? Just a confirmation, can you hear me properly, all right? Just want to, to check that George is joining from South Africa. Is the voice okay? Is there too much noise? Do you think we can handle the noise? I'm literally ahead. Nakuru, Stephen Kimani, how are you? How are you, sir? Stephen, I know you, my man. Good to see you there. Very well. So can we handle the noise, Bona Stephen? Tell me if we can be able to take care of the noise. Just curious, right? Now, how do you prompt an AI so that it can be able to communicate the message that you want? So we call that prompt engineering. So I'll teach you five steps that I have used to prompt AI. Listen here, guys. We may have a chat GPT, we may have the tools, but the knowledge on how to use them, that is where the difference is coming. So, how do you prompt an AI so that it can be able to deliver the results that you want, my friend? That is where the difference comes in. So, we call this prompt engineering. How to create an instruction to an AI that works very well. Prompt engineering is the most fundamental skill that every individual must have. On a serious note, if you don't know how to ask AI to perform a certain task, then do not expect it to do the way you want it to be done. So I want to teach you like 5 simple steps. When I was starting this digital business, I didn't know what AI was. I didn't even understand what A and I means. And I was asking my community the other day. I told them, we have heard about AI and AI is doing this and that. People were looking pretty scared. But then the question that I was asking them is, how can you use AI to your advantage? How can you use, what does it even mean? It means artificial intelligence. There is the natural intelligence which we have. All right, every human being is given their natural intelligence, but then we create an assistant intelligence. That assistant intelligence is what we are calling artificial intelligence. Okay, so this is the beauty part, is that you can start from scratch. You can be able to build your own digital business from scratch. And you get to do this every single day, earning 100% profit every day. But the other side is this: can you have a tool, an assistant that can help you to build this online business? You are earning 100% profit, but you're not doing it. Thank you, Pastor Steven, loud and clear. But you're not doing it yourself. That is what AI is all about. So today, I want to share with you some of my most favorite notes that I have here on how you can go to create killer prompts. So the topic of today is how to create killer prompts. Prompts that you can use to generate very good results, right? Now, where can we start? Let us start by saying that AI means machine learning. There are machines that have been created by human beings, and there are machines in nature. So they are actually learning. They are actually learning. They are understanding the systems. They literally do the work of. They do all the hard work. These machines are doing the heavy work. Machine learning. Are you with me? Machine learning. So AI, artificial intelligence, it learns and it improves from the lessons it's learning. So we have got stages of AI. We have got the basic level of AI. Then we have intelligent level, right? Then we have super intelligent. Super intelligent is where we are headed to in 2027. We have not yet reached there, and we might actually reach there sooner than we think, honestly speaking, because what we are going to do in this case is that we are going to have a very simple, proven to work intelligence that does the work for you. I want you to imagine that super intelligence is more likely going to be like a human being. It's like a human being that is doing the work. All right, we are calling them agent modes, agentic AI, all those. 5 steps of coming up with a killer prompt or creating a prompt that is working. The first one is you need to define the role. What role or what specific job do you want this AI to carry? Defining the role is very important. What is the job? What do you want it to do? So whenever I'm creating instructions for this AI, and for me as a digital marketer, I want AI that can perform the digital marketing content. I want the one that can create better hooks. I want AI that, you see, I am using AI like an assistant. You need an assistant. If you want to be very effective, you need an assistant that can think faster, execute faster, do the job quicker than even you can think. So in this case, what you are going to do is that you are going to use AI and you are going to define the role. What is the job at hand? Who can do that as an expert? So let's say, for example, you wanted to help you to understand law. For example, okay? You want AI to help you to understand law. Very well. So what happens in that case is that you're going to tell AI, act as a lawyer, because the specific job you want done can best be done by an expert who is a lawyer. So you tell AI, act as a lawyer. That act as a lawyer is the statement that is used to define the role. Act as a content creator. Act as a professional digital marketer. Act as a preacher. Act as a, so the quote is like, what do you want the AI, what part of the job do you want it to perform? So act as dash. This dash is the role. What is the specific job do you want it to do? So I see so many people use ChatGPT, like we use ChatGPT a lot, but I promise you 99% of people have got no idea how to use it. They just give it a lame request. And when you give it a lame request, expect a lame response. Are you with me? Have you used ChatGPT before? Give me a yes or a yes in the comments. Have you used ChatGPT before? Tell me a yes or a yes, a yes or a yes. Flozia Santi Sana, happy to see you. We are talking about how to use AI to help you earn a living online. How you can use AI to make money. It is possible. But have you used ChatGPT? Do you give ChatGPT better instructions, or you're the one who gives ChatGPT lame instructions? Write for me this and this. What is this and this? That is not a good prompt. A good prompt begins with, let that AI wear the shoe of the expert in that field. So the first one is defining the role. So act as, the statement you start with is, act as a professional digital marketer, act as act as an expert in the job you want done. Because if you want someone who can guide you, for example, you want a map. ChatGPT can give you a map, or Claude, Gemini, it can give you a map. So you tell it, act as a trip advisor. You see that? That if you put it like that, it now embodies and wears the shoes of that expert. So it will give you depending with the mind of an expert. Are you getting this? Prompt is everything. So let us start with learning how to do what? How to come up with very, very good prompts that can produce the best answers possible. Higher. The other one, the second part, I want to teach you 5 steps. If you are writing down, if you are putting down the notes, I'm super excited for you. So keep writing down the notes. The first one is define the role. The second one of writing killer prompts. We call them killer prompts because when you write this one prompt, when you give these instructions, you don't need to explain anything else. The answer you want is exactly what you wanted, or even 5 times better. Are you with me? What you get is just surface level. I want us to go to deeper levels. I want us to go a little bit deeper. So the first one is act as. What job? What is the specific outcome do you want this AI to do? After that, we go to number 2. The second part of a killer prompt is that provide background information. Provide background information. Now, when you have given the role, now give it food, give it material for thought, give it like add background information. So in this case, what do you mean by background information? I want to take an example for digital marketing because for me, I use AI to help me in my digital marketing business, either coming up with a digital product, very rarely, mostly it is coming up with very good hooks coming up with great examples of hooks. So I'm not doing it with lame examples. So what we do in this case is that you provide background information that is relevant to the request that you want. You see, you have to be the master. AI cannot be your master. Are you with me? AI cannot become your master. So you have to be the master. And therefore, if you are the one who is going to become the master, then you need to have relevant background information. What kind of information? What supportive, yeah, the right word is supportive information do you want the AI to be? So let's say I want to give you an example. I want to create content for digital marketing, and I want to create content specifically for right now. My heart goes for the people who are working abroad, people who are working out there in other countries, people who are looking, they're already working in these countries and they're away from their families. My heart goes to save them from that bondage. So if they want to go to other countries, they would go there because they want to, or they would go there because they want to go for vacation. If they started digital marketing, they would come home. So how do I use AI to create that message? First of all, I ask for a hook. The other day it gave me this hook. You don't have to travel abroad for you to make a decent income. You see, I am already targeting that audience for the people, the moms and the dads who are working abroad. So you don't have to travel abroad for you to make a decent income. Boom. That is a very good hook. So how did I get it? I went to here and I told it, act as a professional content creator. All right. I want you to create content. Now, from there, that is where the relevant information is coming in. I want you to provide me with the best hooks to target audience of moms and dads who are working abroad. They feel unfulfilled. They are away from their home. They miss their children so much, but they have got nothing to do but work abroad, and they meet their children on video call. They are worried that their families are getting more and more disconnected from them because all they do is to provide. They also feel used. Why? I don't know. Somehow I have discovered that most people who work abroad, they literally are the sole winners, or they are the one who provide for their families. So if I have an uncle or an auntie who is working abroad, then I'm expecting them to be the one who are providing for me, for my family, everything. So you just keep getting bills and bills that you have to pay. Now they feel used and they feel like they're the one who are actually working so hard to provide for their family. I want you to come up with very good hooks that I can create in my content to capture the target audience. Yes, right now, if you listen to my content, I'm just talking about people who are working abroad. Literally, I love those who are working locally, but you see, also there is working locally that feels like you're working abroad because, and I remember when I was working as a high school teacher, 12 hours a day, I was reporting to work at 6 a.m. in the morning, coming up at 6 p.m. in the evening, sick, I'm already tired, exhausted, I would just fall asleep. So I was absent as if I was working abroad because I was only seeing my family on Sunday. So there's no difference between me, who is working long hours, and somebody who is working abroad. There's no difference. And therefore, I want to create a message that captures the attention of that audience. But when I go to here, me, I don't have the hooks. I know what I want. I want the hooks. When you are the master, you know the final outcome. You know what you want, but you may not know exactly how to get there. So you use your assistant to do that task for you. So you tell it, act as an expert, act as a professional digital marketer, act as a professional content creator, act as the professional in that field. Are you with me? The professional in that field. That is how best content creators do. Higher. After that, now, how do we proceed? You now give it relevant information. Now that is when you go ahead and you tell it, they miss their family, they feel they have worked for so long, they feel they don't have enough income, they feel they are missing a lot of moments with their families, they feel there is no disconnect. You give that relevant background information. Then after you do that, so we have said there are 5 parts. Number one, give the role, define the role. That is the first instruction of an AI. Define the role. After you have defined this role, go ahead and provide the adequate information, the background information. All right? Provide adequate data, provide relevant information. This is the background information that you want. Then give the ask. Make a request. What do you want now? I want you to create for me 10 popular hooks that will make my content to go viral or will make my content to be relevant. Give the ask. That is the third part of a good prompt. Give the ask. Ask the AI to perform the specific task. So give the ask. It must be clear. How do you want it? Do you want this ask, okay, done in a simple language? For example, for me, I normally tell it simplify in the simplest language possible. Simplify in the simplest language possible. Make it to be simple to understand. Make it simple to understand. I want to understand this statement or this in a very simple language. Get it? So what is the output? What is the ask that you want? Number 4. The fourth part is that give relevant examples. Now, this one depends because you may have examples, sometimes you may not have. But if you have examples, the better. I told you AI is an assistant. Let's say, for example, you have a secretary and you want this secretary to perform for you some certain task or a certain job. You will give the AI or you will give that assistant or that secretary all relevant information so that when they go out to carry the task, they are going to carry out very high quality task. You are going to give it very adequate information. You see that? So that is the most amazing thing that I find with this digital business. So you are able to start your own online business. You are earning 100% profit. Yes, we have digital products that you can promote, but then to be able to move faster, you use AI. You let AI to do the work for you, especially in terms of creating content, even creating ads. Then your prompting must be killer. It must be so good. It must be very powerful. And once you do that, you do it. So you follow these simple steps. Number 1, define the role. What is the role that you want the AI to carry out? Do you want it to be an expert in writing books? It will wear that. It will embody that position. Do you want this AI to be a singer, like the best musician? It will wear that. Do you want the AI to be the best interior designer? It will wear that. It can become anything. It can change form or shape in any way that you want. But you have to be the expert in that case. Okay? So define the role. Number 2, give relevant background information and you provide adequate, like enough as much as possible. So provide adequate information. Give it all the details, all the information that it will require. Right? What information does this AI need? What kind of information will this AI require? You give that information and you'll be able to do it. Then number 3, give the ask, go direct. And now, what is the request? What is the ask that you want? So you go ahead and you make an ask. You go ahead and you make a request. What do you want it to do now? All right, give an ask. Ask for what you want. It's a request. We call it call to action. All right, you give a call to action. Number 4, give relevant examples so that it can understand the actual context, so it can be able to be perfect in fitting with the actual context. What is the actual outcome? What is the real outcome do you want? You see that? Then finally, request the format of this output. Request the format. Do you want it as an Excel? Do you want the answer as a PDF? Do you want the answer as a Google document? Those are the 5 steps that you give this AI so that it can do the job. I've been using AI since I came to know about it, and I was awarded as the best digital coach of the year because I also use AI a lot. And I use AI to perform those repetitive tasks. All right? So we have AI models. All right? I've spoken about AI. Now we have AI models. First of all, be good in your prompt. From now henceforth, download ChatGPT in your phone. Then start practicing these 5 steps of coming up with a good prompt. Use very good prompts whenever you are asking AI to perform any kind of task for you. And the moment you do that, it will give you very good output. Then, after knowing how to prompt very well, now I want us to advance and we go to AI models. AI models. What is an AI model? Right? An AI model, my friend, is now these AIs, they are very interesting. They are those that perform, they are good in doing a certain task. So we have a model, and the purpose of that model is language. We call it a language model. So the first model is a language model. It is actually the foundation, the beginning of AI. We call it a language model. This language model, it contains, or it gives its feedback through language. Are you with me? Through language. So it is so good, but it gives the feedback through language. It is able to give the feedback by it is able to give you your feedback through language. It is able to speak or communicate in a language that is understandable by an ordinary human being. So you are able to understand it much more better by communicating in words, in text. That's why we call it a language model. So we have got large language models like ChatGPT is a very popular large language model. People can be able to communicate with this large language model very, very easily. You give it a text, it will give you back as a text. You get that? So it's a ChatGPT is one. We have Cloud, right? Cloud, CLAUDE. I wish I had my pen today. I've taught you this, but I'm going to be teaching AI a lot from now going forward. So we have ChatGPT. Then we have Grok. It's a model. It's an app you can download. All right. It's called Grok. Now the point is, these apps are made by human beings. Even me, I'm coming up with my own app. All right. So apps are made by human beings. You can come up with an app, or you can bring it down. So it's very, very interesting. But the point is, you are able to start your own. What happens in this is that you are able to start your own digital business, right? And you are promoting this online, and you have your own online business. Let me just tell them I'm Nikolai. But in a few. Hi, so you have got this model, and the purpose of this model is to communicate in a language through text. So we call them language models. The second model is image model or image generators. These are models that produces photos. They produce images. You give it an instruction, and it goes ahead and produces images. Let me see if I can be able to share my screen. No, let me see, share screen. Nothing like sharing screen here. Oh, yeah. All right. I'm unable to share my screen. I want to share my screen with you. So, a language or an image model, what it does is that it gives you the ability to generate photos and to generate images. All right. So you're able to generate photos. You're able to generate images from them. And I want to give you an example. Let's say, for example, how you can be able to come up with images, any image that you want. All right. So let me come here to. So we have AI called Gemini, and what this Gemini does, it is able to generate any kind of image that you want, instructions, and it gives you the image that you want. For example, you can come here and tell it, act as a professional photographer, act as a, you remember the instructions of the instructions that we say. So we said that whenever you want to create and any kind of all AI requires instruction. So you be good in prompting. Act as a professional photographer, create a nice looking photo of a man standing next to a beach with shorts and dark is okay, looking happy. For example, that. So I'm just giving it from bare instructions, and I'm telling it to come up with what? With the instructions themselves. Like, act as a professional photographer, create a nice looking photo of a man standing next to a beach with shorts and dark glasses, looking happy. Boom, boom. Let's see what we are going to have. All right? Let's see what we're going to have. Look at that. It goes ahead and it creates a nice photo. You see, like that. It just went ahead and created a photo. All right. Now, what if I tell it, I go to my computer and I upload my own photo? So I don't know whether I have a photo. Let me see if I have got a photo. So let me use for this lady, for example. Okay. So I have uploaded a photo of a real person and I tell it, act as a fashion designer. You see now the person who can make, I want to change her outfit. I just want to change the outfit only. So act as a fashion designer, all right, who is looking to create, who is look fashion designer who is dressing or who is wearing a red suit, looking corporate, professional, standing next to a white Mercedes. Yeah, standing next to a white Mercedes. Let me see. Ah, yeah. So the same photo, but I want it to be the real person. All right. Act as a professional who is wearing a red suit looking for corporate. So you see, the photo is like the one that has more information. Ah, yeah. So let's see what we get there. Sorry, the team on Facebook. I'm terribly sorry I'm not able to share my screen with you guys. And it does not give me a provision to do that. I never thought I could think of digital marketing and put into practice. I used to think it's only meant for computer experts. Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Coach, for your mentorship. I'm very happy for you, Terry Paul. Yes, it is not just for computer experts, it is also for you. You can be able to do it. So I absolutely love that, right? Can you imagine that? How wonderful is that? Now, I'm unable to share my screen with you. I totally want to show you my screen, the guys on Facebook, but I have recorded it. So the guys on Facebook, make sure that you stay with to the end because I'm recording how I'm sharing my screen on the other side for at least the team on YouTube can see that. So I told it, act as a fashion designer who is wearing a red suit, looking corporate, professional, standing next to a Mercedes. And boom, can you imagine? I'm going to send this to her. She will not. I'm going to download this. And I'm like, oh my goodness. And let me send this to her. She won't believe it. Her name is Mantha, right? One of my clients. And I'll send there to tell her, look at what AI decided to put you. She looks absolutely awesome next to a Mercedes, and she's, oh my goodness. Is that not awesome? Tell me what you think, guys, on YouTube. Do you love it? Do you love it? Right? Looks amazing. And this is what AI can be able to do for you. It is able to turn any kind of photo. It's an image generator. So image models, they are able to convert. They're able to convert images into any form or kind that you want. We call them image models. Examples in that category. The best one is called Chat Gemini, and also we have the best one there called Nano Banana. All right, we have another one called Nano Banana. Although they kind of like intermarried with Gemini, but they work together. But they are also image generators, which I think is okay. These models, the apps can change, the purpose remains. Are you there? Yes. So we ended up getting a very perfect photo, a very perfect, what do we call this? A very perfect photo or image that can be able to help you to start producing images. So you see, guys who do photography, right? These are the people, and that's why I'm saying AI is coming to take every job because the guys who do photography, imagine how they are going to be replaced. Like, obviously, if someone knew about this, all right, if someone knew about how to generate their own images, well, they don't need to do anything. They can just come here and they can produce their own AIs, right? Let me download this and send to Martha. She will love it. So that is the second AI model. It is called image generator, image models. These are AI that produces photos. They produce images. They are absolutely awesome. We go to the third one, which we call voice generator. The third model is called voice generator. So a voice generator is the type of AI that produces voices, just like the word voice generator. It produces voices. So what this means is that you have very powerful AI tools, and what these tools are doing, what they are doing is that they are producing what? They are producing voice, right? They produce voice. So the one that does that job very well is an AI called 11 Labs. 11 Labs is a voice generator, and what it does, it converts any form of voice. It dubs, like it can record how I'm talking, and from there going forward, it can convert all my speeches like I spoke them without me having to do what? To speak them, right? So this AI captures the voice, your voice. And that is why for us who are digital marketers, we have a very big advantage, right? Because AI can produce audio versions of yourself, like you literally saying something, right? And what this means is that AI, it can be able to produce the voices. Now, it has a disadvantage. Someone can record your voice and they can use it in a bad way. They can use it in a negative way. Someone can copy your voice and they can turn words. Because what the AI does is that it captures the voice in the natural way, and then from there you can type the words. So, meaning somebody can put up words that you didn't say, and therefore I'm finding there must be AI justice or AI judges. I don't know. There must be ways to regulate this AI, because if somebody went ahead and they said or they produced a voice of me, my photo, my voice, saying very nasty words or insulting somebody else, and that person sues me in the court. Can you imagine? But I didn't say it. I didn't. How can I protect myself? So there's a danger I want you guys to see, because if somebody recorded your voice, they found your voice somewhere, even a phone call, someone can record your voice through a phone call, they have your photo, they have AI knowledge, they go to AI, they make your photo to say some words that you didn't say. And then they for example, let's say for example, they create nasty words. You said some nasty things about somebody, so they created that video and they sent to that person. You try to justify it is not you. You try to say it is AI. You don't know what to say. You see that? So I'm also realizing that there is dangers with AI. All right, bad people can use AI against you or against anybody they want. And even you have seen it is happening. You can see President Trump online saying things that he didn't say. All right, President Ruto, he is online and he said so and so, but he didn't say that. But these AIs are so hyper realistic. So those are the dangers I wanted to warn you about. That AI can be used in a bad way, and it can work very well. The good thing is that I have seen there is regulations of AI. It has to be regulated. There has to be guidelines. There has to be guardrails that tells AI the far it can go, right? And on top, for example, Gemini, if you told Gemini to produce a photo of a child, it can't. It cannot produce the photo of a child. Imagine, it protects children, which is good. I think it has got regulations. But I don't know how far that is, because the way these AIs are working, you have to be careful with them. Okay, so we have covered how many so far? We have covered three models. Number one, language model. So this is models. Let me actually ask for a glass of water from here. Let me ask for a glass of. Naweza pata maji? Imekuwa ready? Niletee tu. Okay. So you are able to get so we have got large language models. These are AI that are are text in nature. I give you an example with ChatGPT. Then we have another one which is image generator, Gemini. They produce images. Yeah. So give me a minute. Uh, I need something to drink, but they are coming up in just a minute. Yeah. So I literally came uh, over here, right? Being able to do digital marketing from any part. Can you imagine? Any part that you want. That is the beauty of having a digital business, my friend. You get to be able to do it from wherever you want. Freedom based online business. You walk to a coffee shop and you can do your life there. You walk to a coffee shop, you can do the things that you want. That is the beauty of having an online business. So you have two more there is need, it is true, there is need to regulate this AI. If it is not regulated, you are going to suffer harm. There has to be put guardrails. There have to be AI lawyers. AI lawyers are lawyers who will be able to differentiate real versus fake. So, for example, I want to go to video AI. That we call them video models. Video models are the AI types that they produce videos. And I'll give you an example. I'll actually show you an example here, right? How we were able to produce a complete video by just using AI. Like I said, they are good and bad. In some cases, they're actually pretty good, but other cases, they are not good. So let me share my screen and show you this one. You'll love it. Um, it is truly, truly very good, but also it is risky for someone who doesn't know how to use it. Um, So let me share my screen. It is called Hijin. Thank you. Yeah. So let me see whether you guys can see my screen. How do you produce a complete video just using AI? Right. So how do you use AI to produce very perfect and completed videos? That is why, or that is the purpose of having this AI. Okay, so we were with this is same mother. We actually this was the last person I created a video for the other day, and what we did is that we went ahead and we were able to produce a very perfect video for her. And all we did is that we are using AI. She wanted a video for her website, and this is what we got. Let me show you what we got. Let me see the latest video. There we go. So what we did, there was no recording. This is a complete video. No recording here. Imagine this for a minute, okay? So what we did with this video generator is that number one, all it wanted was a photo that captures the face. And all we want is the facial looks so that it can look natural, the facial looks, because literally, literally the facial looks, or maybe a photo, maybe, okay, it can be full photo, half photo because of height, but for a seated video, all you want is the face. Then, then number two, we dubbed the voice, meaning that we went ahead and we captured the face, we captured the voice. Then we went ahead and we gave it the script. That is the wording. That is what the AI wants. The photo, the voice, and the wording. It will make up, and that's why I'm saying people can be able to turn. You see, it will say everything in the script. So meaning that if somebody put nasty words or things that are not, it's not what you said, guess what? It can be used against you. And that is why as we move forward, we need AI lawyers. Otherwise, people are going to be put into places they cannot be able to do what? To get themselves out of it. Because if you go ahead and you create, let's say, for example, a very popular person, yeah, who is respected, some of their enemies, they go, they create an AI and they change the script and they use nasty words that that person said. And those words are sent to the congregation. The person's reputation is ruined, it is destroyed. but they really didn't say those words. AI was used against them. And therefore, one of the things that AI regulators are facing is how do they regulate it? Because this AI learns, and when it learns, it becomes better. You see, when we get to we call them super agent or super intelligent AI. Allow me to take this. This will be AI that cannot be regulated. It has learned beyond a human being. It has exceeded the knowledge of a human being because it is learning faster than a human being. So it is able to draw conclusion from a big number of people. Let me give you an example with Iran. Right now, it's a very big war that is happening between Iran and the United States. And this war, they're not just using soldiers, like real people soldiers, they're using AI that are motion detectors. They are able to detect the motion. For example, if you saw, when they send a missile, it does not just miss, it actually follows every curve the AI is doing because it is able to detect. It has that as the capture. So it follows a certain plane, but it will miss. I mean, it will not miss because it is using AI to drive it. It is using AI to take it to the direction it wants. So let us watch this video for my friend Martha.
Congratulations and welcome to my world. My name is Martha Neri, the owner of Martha Daily Pay website. I am excited that you have bumped on my page where I show you how to attain time and financial freedom. Having a digital business was the best decision I ever made in my life. Now I can spend quality time with my kids without worrying about working a 9 to 5 job. To learn more about this, I have my mentor and friend Michele O'Neill here below ready to teach you how it works. Click the video below and watch the training. Also, remember to check your email. I have sent you a beginner's guide with more steps to take. Having said that, click the video below here and get started. I will see you inside.
Okay. So I actually noted some mistakes, by the way. I could note some mistakes from it. But we were able to come up with a very nice, high quality video for her website, all right, by just using AI. So we went ahead, we generated this AI, and we came up with a very professional video. What do you think about it? Right? You can't see the video? Tell me if you can see the video. Let me play it again.
And welcome to my world. My name is Martha Neri, the owner of Martha Daily Pay website. I am excited that you have bumped on my page where I show you how to attain time and financial freedom. Having a digital business was the best decision I ever made in my life. Now I can spend quality time with my kids without worrying about working a 9 to 5 job. To learn more about this, I have my mentor and friend Michele O'Neill here below ready to teach you how it works. Click the video below and watch the training. Also, remember to check your email. I have sent you a beginner's guide with more steps to take. Having said that, click the video below here and get started. I will see you inside.
All right. Anyway, let me just leave it like that. I've already noted a mistake, but I hope you have watched the video now. All right. Purely, it was an AI generated. We call that video generators. So what they do is that they generate a video, and all they need is a photo, they need a voice, and now the script. Can you imagine? So now you don't have to deal with camera shyness. One of the challenges that I had was showing myself on camera, and not because not showing myself was not the big deal. The big deal was, what do I say in front of camera? You see, what do I say in front of camera? So what I did is that as a high school teacher, that time we did not have AI. I would go to our school, there was a fence, and I would record. I would go to our school. First of all, I make sure nobody is seeing me because I didn't want to be seen recording. So I would go to our school, there was a fence. I would go and hide in the fence. And that is where I would train myself how to do the content. Now, sometimes when I'm recording the content, somebody would pop up. It was my corner for content. But guess what I used to do? Because I didn't want to be seen already in that corner, I would pop out quickly with a phone on my ears, pretending to be having a phone call. Until the person disappears, that is when I would come back and create this content. I didn't want to be seen. I was very sensitive of how somebody else could see me recording the content. But you don't have to deal with it. You can start creating your content the way it is right now with your smartphone. Literally, you can just upload your photo, put the script, put your voice, boom, video is up and running. Just imagine that for a minute. Imagine that for a minute. Within a matter of seconds, you have a professional video that is up and running for you. Isn't that not awesome? I love that. Like, I would totally, totally love that. That is the power of having a proven to work digital business. That is the power of having an online business that works. But now you cannot use AI. So we don't want to look on the bad side only. We also have good side. If you are creating your good, high quality content, what's the mistake with that? Nothing. These AI videos go viral. They come in with a lot of prospects, a lot of customers for your digital marketing business. If you don't have a product that you want to promote, that you don't know how to make money with it, remember, AI alone cannot make you money. AI alone can't make you money. The way you can make money with AI is by selling information on AI. A program. Perfect. I have a $97 program that is one of my best selling programs. And that is purely AI information. And I teach my members, learn AI. This is exactly how you can turn AI into an income generating machine. All right? You put in all these steps of having an AI program, and then what you do from there is that you're able to turn it into an AI content, an AI generating machine, AI income machine. So you're producing your videos and you're posting them. The message always is about promoting digital marketing, promoting the digital products, sharing your story, building your brand. That is how you are building yourself and you're building your business. And that is how you can be able to monetize with AI. So for me, I don't just do that. I use it to create any type of content. Right now, I have a company that is reaching out to me, whereby I am going to be creating for them videos and content for their brand. Just imagine that. So I can create for anything. Imagine anything, a hotel, a shop, whatever. I can create them viral content using AI. Sounds good, right? And that is the beauty of having a proven to work online business in the digital marketing space. So, having said that, so we have got language models, we have got image models, we have got so we have language models, we have image models, we have video models, voice models. We also have AIs. Those are like the four main ones, because you need the language, like the script, the photo, the video, and the voice. The top four are language models that you can be able to use, and you can use that to promote our digital products. Because one of the best ways to promote anything on the internet is through video. Or even using images. We call them visuals, something to see, either a photo or a video. And if you're not comfortable, if you don't have the skill of recording like I was struggling with, now you can go to use it. For example, if I wanted to create any type of content, what I will need is, right now I have mastered the skill, right? I'll come to my phone, and then I'm going to, in my mind, I want to, for example, let's say I want to record what we are doing right now. In this live, I have taught you how to do what? How to how to make money with AI. All right. So I will start off. I'll take my phone. If you don't have this skill, you can use AI to do it. So I'll take my phone, and I love using back camera. So I'm going to use it like this. And I'm going to say what we have learned today. Right. So I will start off like this. I will say, yeah, I have a hook. So I can start off like so many people have been many people have been so lied to about AI. All right. So I'll start like that. So many people have been so lied to about AI. My name is Sam Kesheha, and I just completed an amazing workshop right here where I was teaching how to use AI. And during this workshop, I taught the 5 steps of prompting AI so it can give you the best feedback. Then I went ahead and I talked about the top 4 models of AI that any person can start using today. We talked about language models. We also talked about image models, video models, and even voice models, and the best tools that you can use in each one of them. I have literally gone through this workshop and have recorded the whole masterclass. If you want to watch this masterclass on how to use AI and monetize and start making money in 2026, comment AI masterclass and I'll send you the link to this recording. Boom. Imagine I've recorded that. So if you don't have the skill of doing that, you see, I've done like, if not 10,000 videos. I don't know, I've done so many, short of them, like so many of them. I only YouTube knows. All of them are posted on YouTube. So only YouTube knows how many I've done. Now, the thing is, when you start this video models, or when you start just creating the videos, they are the best way. If I want to pass the message, then my best way to do it was by just recording this video. You see the way I'm appearing on that phone, and then I'll just put the screen, everything, and I'm going to post it out. So when I post it out, it's already going to create a lot of attraction because there is need to learn about AI. Then this class is going to get so many people to be able to capture it. But my message is this: you can also use AI to produce the same message. Typing, all right? You have the script, and then you have the photo and the voice, and the same video can be produced. You will see a slight difference in motion, but as long as the message is home, you see that, and that is how I have been able to do it. So to come here, and I'm going to just create this video. I do a little bit of I touch it a little bit. I touch on it a little bit, and then what I'm going to do is that I'm going to go ahead and let me first of all deal with the case here, membership settings. Yeah. Higher. So when you start your own digital business, those are the models that you can use for AI, and also those are the message that you can use. We have packages that you can start with digital marketing and AI. I love using digital marketing and how you can use AI to grow your digital business. I'm still going to expand the course of digital marketing. I'm still going to make it better. I promise you it's going to be worthwhile. And what we are going to do in that case is that I'm going to use that AI program or that AI module. I'm going to use it to add it in our course. Even this one, I'm going to add it in our course. Now, what I want to talk about is our packages or our digital marketing programs. This program is the product that you promote and you sell and you make money. So many people wonder, what exactly is the product that we sell in digital marketing? I stopped using the word product for a reason. Instead, I use the word program. It is not a product, it is a what? It's a program. So a digital marketing business, all you're doing is that you're having a program. And that program, it is learning as you earn. You are promoting it on the internet so that other people can learn as they earn. It becomes, it's a reselling business. You purchase this digital product so that you resell. And I see so many people making an issue about it. There's nothing wrong with it. Look at this, for example. This smartphone, people who sell phones, they did not create it. They bought it from a supplier and now they are selling it in retail. That is how businesses are formed. You purchase a product so that you can resell it. So people ask me, am I buying this program so that I can resell? Because what is wrong with that, first of all? There's nothing wrong with it. You purchase it so that you can go and resell. Our best-selling digital product is a $1,400 digital product. It comes with 5 income streams. And you can resell and promote this over and over as many times as you want. You see that? That is the good thing about a digital product. It never runs out of supply. You have it and you resell it over and over. It's a program that gives you 100% profit. You can promote and you resell it over and over and over as many times as possible. Just imagine that for a minute. Having a digital business that is working a digital business that works and gives you the ability to promote and resell for 100% profit. That right there is the best gift that you can have for your digital business. So I found this online business back then in July 2024. I was a high school math teacher. In 5 months, I resigned from the teaching job. Since then, I have never stepped in an employment again. I founded a proven to work business that you can make money with digital marketing, you can earn with AI. It is really simple and straightforward. Once you understand what is the product you are promoting, once you understand that this is a digital product, it's a program, it's an e-learning program, it is information businesses on the internet, they're the most booming, most viral online businesses. You are doing information, you are selling information, you are selling e-learning program, and you have your own particular website that you host this program on. Are you with me? You have your own website that you are hosting it on. Okay? And that is what I want you to understand. So you have your own digital business, it is already set up and running, and you are given 100% profit. You are reselling this digital product over and over everywhere in the world at the comfort of your home. Tell me, what is the definition of freedom? Don't you want to work from the comfort of your home? I mean, don't you want to keep earning? Even if it is not the comfort of your home, don't you want to keep earning from a ready-made digital product that has already been created? That is the best gift you can give to yourself, my friend. Right? I started in July of 2024. My first month on this business, I made $2,700. It's an ordinary Kenyan dad. Totally unbelievable. Like, are you for real? $2,700. My second month, I did $3,500. I paid off all my debts. At least I felt what it feels to be debt free. For over 3 years, I was stuck in debt. For 3 years, I was not debt free. But after going through this program, after identifying this digital business, I was eventually debt free, and I founded this business. That is the beauty of having a proven to work online business that works. All right? Having a proven business that works. So you find that you have got your own proven to work digital business, it is already working, and you are earning 100% profit. Higher. How do you earn 100% profit? That is a question that might come. I want to answer your question before you ask. How does someone earn 100%? What happens is that there is an agreement. This agreement is called master resell rights. So master reselling means that you acquire someone else's digital product and then you are reselling it. And then you keep 100%. So this master resell, it's like a license. You pay for this license. We call this fee admin fee. Admin fee is like, I have purchased this program, but then you also go ahead and you pay the admin fee. You purchase the license, you acquire the ownership. You become the owner of this particular digital product. Imagine that for a minute. Would that not be awesome? Having a proven to work online business that gives you 100% profit. It is proven to work. Let me tell you how it is proven to work. Okay, I've told you how you earn 100%. It is proven to work because the number of people who have joined this business since September of 2022, that is when this company was founded. And of course, the programs have gone a lot of revising. Now we are in Legacy 2.0. We started at 1.0, so it has been revised, improved, and made better. But my point is, when we started back then in July of 2024, we have almost 60,000 members who have already joined this program. 60,000 members. And among them, we have 131 self-made millionaires. People earning 100% profit. Hitting your first million is not difficult at all. So we have 131 self-made millionaires from this program. Thousands of six-figure earners. Thousands who have made, tens of thousands who have made their first sale on the internet. And right now, we are awarding all our students. If you make your first sale on the internet, we award you with a plague. You make your first sale, you get your first plague. Like we are awarding members with a plague. A plague is a reward for making that first sale. So we are giving members a plague, like a beautiful plague that has your name, says, "Congratulations, so and so, for making your first sale on the internet. You did it, congratulations." So we reward you and recognize you for the first sale. We recognize you for the $10,000 sale. We recognize you for the $30,000 because it is possible. We have those milestones. All right. So when you join, my goal is to hold your hand, you make your first sale. Then you repeat and you repeat, you make the $10,000. Of course, you track your numbers. All right. You track your numbers. And then from $10,000, you rinse and repeat and you rinse and repeat and you make $100,000. I hit my first six figures in after 10 months of joining this business. That is when I made $100,000 from this program. And since then, God has been faithful. And I've also showed up every day. Every day. You see, I was reporting to my workplace at 8 a.m. I do my live at 8 a.m. for a purpose because I showed up for somebody else at 8 a.m. Not 8 a.m., actually, 6 a.m. I was showing up at 6 a.m. So I wake up actually early. I do my workouts and everything at 8 a.m. and I'm at my desk. It doesn't matter where I am, whether I'm in the car, whether I'm in the home, whether I'm where, 8 a.m. I'm live because I dedicated the same amount of time and effort to build somebody else's dream. Now I am doing the same amount of time and effort to build my own dreams. Can you imagine? Could I ever make $100,000 as a high school teacher? Never. Never, my friend. But because I founded or I came across a proven to work online business, the digital business, oh yeah, I'm telling you, it is possible for you to hit any amount of figure that you want. The sky is the limit. Imagine, upward, it is like we normally say, upward ever. All right? This way, you can go as many times. I mean, there's no limit to the how far you can go upward. So I can keep going upward. Now with AI, oh my, I love this space. It is beautiful because with the AI, tell me what is not possible now. If you do it legally, again, I'm not encouraging anyone to do things the wrong way. So if you do it legally, you are going to enjoy a very simple life. Geographical freedom. I literally traveled at night. All right, I'm quite far from home. Traveled at night. Tomorrow we have physical workshop. I'm going to be back in Nairobi. Geographically freedom business. You can go for vacations. I'm not on a vacation, but you can go for vacations when you want. You can travel when you want. You can wake up and you can do anything when you want. That is the freedom of this online business. It works. If you're wondering, does it work? Don't ask again. This business works. Oh my goodness, it actually works. Right? It has given me the freedom to do the things that I love. So we have 5 packages, just to make sure I mention and I give all the information. We have a $1,400 program. With this program, you are going to earn 100% profit. But what I mean in this case is that with this program of $1,400, you acquire 5 income streams. You get 5 income streams. That is $1,400. It is all yours. $900 is all yours. $300 is all yours. 600 and 100. All that as your income streams. They come ready-made, and it comes with a ready-made website. And now you can use the knowledge of AI, the one I have taught you here, to promote and resell all over the world. We have methods like copy and pasting. Copy and pasting. Last night, we had a VIP call. For members in the $1,400 level, we call that VIP group. So in that VIP call, we have got members, and what we were doing in that class is that we were identifying challenges that members are facing. All right? And they were saying they have found so many growth from copying and pasting of free ads. They have been doing copy and pasting consistently. Now they are getting traction and engagement. Some of them have now gone live. They are not showing their face on camera. And yes, this is the way to go. Because if you fail to do this, then what else are you going to do? So I jumped on this online business called digital marketing because it is a proven to work online business. It gives you the time freedom. It gives you the joy to do the things that you love doing. You can travel everywhere in the world. You can live life on your own terms. You have the freedom to be able to enjoy life the way you want. Are you getting this? You have copying and pasting, all right? 30 minutes you can do copy and pasting of free ads. 30 minutes on your day. You do this daily, but it is so simple that you can do it even when you are going everywhere. You see the way you go to the loo. Allow me to use that example. When you go to the loo, you have your phone, all right? I do that also. I will not lie. So I'm in the loo, I have my phone. Instead of just scrolling for the sake of scrolling, guess what, my friend? Use your phone to be doing copying and pasting. Can you imagine? Use this one to be doing copying and pasting of free ads. So you can go ahead and you can be able to go inside that school community and you can learn from it. We have a school community where you learn skills of digital marketing. So 30 minutes you do copying and pasting. You can do it even if you're in the loop. You can do the other 30 minutes, create short form content and post 3 per day. I normally would do them. Like, for example, after this live, I'm going to record all mine for today here, right here, because I know that's it. I'm not going to be here the whole day. So I just record my video for today and I'm done. Then I'm going to put them ready. Even if I'm driving, just grab my phone, post, boom, done. What? I can't believe this. It's unbelievable. Then when I settle, maybe when I'm taking lunch or I'm just settled somewhere, I can go to my phone and I reply to the DMs. I have comments in the DMs and I reply to them. Imagine that, all right? And live stream, the way I start with my live stream, because I know when I start off the day like that, I have started properly. So I start the day with a powerful live stream. So I do a live stream for 1 hour, 30 minutes, sometimes 2 hours, and I enjoy it by the way. So those are the activities you'll be doing. That is what you'll be taught. We have a training program. So you'll be taught copying and pasting properly. You'll be taught how to come with the mindset of a CEO, how to be a CEO, because when you start digital marketing, my friend, you are going to become a CEO. How to create very good content, how to do that. Once you have the skills in your fingertips, you are good to fly. You are good to go. And I'm super excited. So I don't know whether there is a question you'd like me guys to jump on it. We have had a very powerful live since we started. The best part about it is that all of this was recorded, and therefore we are not going to miss any moment. We recorded everything. We have got the details, all the information, and I think we are good to go. But unless there's a question, I would like to jump on in the comments and check what you're going to do right now so that you can get further information. We have a physical workshop. We do that on Friday and Saturday. If the best way you can learn digital marketing, the best way you can understand AI is on the best way you can understand it is on a physical way. That is why we have a physical workshop in Nairobi. We have increased capacity, so make sure that you come in large numbers now. And we are welcoming you to come to the physical workshops, come in Nairobi, come learn, ask any question that you have, and grow and become the best version of yourself, because digital marketing works. No question about it. It's a proven to work online business, and honestly speaking, this digital business works. So therefore, make a purpose to come book in advance. You'll find in my profile my numbers, or you can go to school.com/Sam Gesheha, School of SKOOL. SKOOL. I wish I branded my shirt, like my sweater, school.com/Sam Gesheha. Yeah, I think I'm going to brand my hoods so that I normally put them so that they are very clear. School.com/Sam Gesheha. So once you put them on, anyone can be able to discover them, find them, and you can also get information. So information about physical class is there, information about digital marketing is there, information about where to start is there, everything. School, SKOOL.com/Sam Gesheha. Once you click that link, my friend, you are already in, and you are in for a good treat. So I'm going to stop there now, unless there is a concern or question. Okay, very well. You have the information. You can also find the link in the comments, in the chat, school.com/Sam Gesheha. That is the link where you can get more information. So I truly appreciate. I'll be live on a webinar. Today we have a webinar for your information. We are going to be having our webinar at 8 p.m. in the evening. So I'm also getting ready to prepare for that so that we can be having an awesome webinar in the evening. So a webinar is a group training. That is what it is. You are going to be live here. We have a group class. I've got slides. I'll take you through step by step, and you're going to have that crystal clear understanding of how this business works. So make a purpose to attend. Do not miss for whatever reason. Make sure that you don't miss. So having said that, I want to say bye-bye. Have a blessed Thursday. You guys are awesome. Be blessed by the best, and I'll be seeing you later. So have a good day, and bye-bye, guys. If you are ready to start your digital business, do not hesitate. Reach out, get your number, kick off. Let's get started, and let's make this dream become a reality for you. Can you imagine? Start with a package that is working, a package that brings results, a package that is awesome and wonderful. Yes. So go to the comments and ask that. Bye-bye for now. All right. Good day, guys. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye. Have a blessed day.